Hey guys, it's Di, and this is the second part of my Sephora haul for February, and I just picked up some items in the Sephora store over a few different trips to start working on either filling in items that I was getting ready to run out of, or also look at things for spring. So I will show you a few little items that I picked up first in the store, and I got a sample of the Taylor Swift perfume, the Enchanted Red kind, and I'm really loving that. I'm thinking it's going to be my next perfume. And then I also picked up on that trip two Sephora eyeshadows, and these are the new ones from the metallic line. They're supposed to be redoing their shadows, and these are the new versions, and they're supposed to be a lot more pigmented. So this one is Outrageous Metallic Purple, and this one is Outrageous Metallic Taupe, and so far so good. I am really liking them. They're definitely metallics, they're not glittery, and they're definitely more pigmented than the Sephora shadows that I have seen before, so I'm really liking those. And then I also got, as a 100-point gift, the NARS New Lover pencil. This Sephora that I happened to be in at the time had some more of these left, whereas some of the other ones that I've been in don't have these any longer. So I decided I definitely wanted to get another one of these because they're great to put down in your purse. And so that was all for that trip. And then I also stopped into a different Sephora because I'm getting ready to run out of my Makeup Forever HD foundation in 110. This is my most used foundation right now, and my first bottle actually lasted me a really long time, but I guess since I've started using it a lot more, my second bottle I'm getting ready to run out of, even though I've only had it for a few months. So I went ahead and stocked up on that, so I would have that for when I get ready to run out. And then they also gave me a few origin samples. I did also get a Tarte lip pencil that was comparable to this Urban Decay one because I love this Urban Decay one so much, and I wanted to try the Tarte version. And I typically don't return things unless I really don't like them, and I really did not like that Tarte pencil enough to return it. So I don't even have it here to show you what it is. It had a really weird color name, like Akachoti or something like that. I thought it was going to be like a peachy pink, but it just looked orange on my lips, and it kind of had like a minty kind of plumping sensation to it, but it just kind of sat on top of my lips, and I did not like the color on me. I did not like the effect of it or anything, so I don't know that I'll be trying any more of the Tarte ones. I am loving this Urban Decay pencil that came with my Wizard of Oz set. In fact, I'm liking that Glinda set so well. I'm thinking of getting the Fedora one now too. So I'm loving this pencil. It's the super saturated pencil that I got on my order at the beginning of the month, and so I may just stick with the Urban Decay ones and get the Urban Decay version of this in Naked to put in my purse and just stick with those because I do love that one. And then I stopped into one last Sephora for a few other things, and this was kind of like part of my spring stock up, and I actually got this on Valentine's Day. This is the Dior Sweet Cherie Pinks kit, and it's got a number of eyeshadows down the side, some brushes, and then also a lot of pretty pink glosses over here. You can see it's a really nice quilted pink. I really like these Dior kits because they sometimes have colors that they don't necessarily have with their regular collection, and I also really loved the quilted part of the outside of this, so I'm going to be using this in the spring, and I'm thinking that this is going to be one of my favorite palettes. And then the last thing that I got was another freebie, but this was a 500-point gift. I decided to go ahead and cash in 500 points for Sephora. If you're a beauty insider, you know you can get these free gifts. And this is the Josie Maran Argan Essentials. I thought that this looked like a good way to use 500 points up. And it came with the Bare Naked wipes. It came with the Josie Maran Argan Cleansing Oil, which I've never tried. The Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil, which I really love. I actually have a big bottle in there. And then this is supposed to be a full size of the Josie Maran lip treatment. So you can see that this is just a little travel wipe size of the Bare Naked wipes. And I've tried these. I don't really prefer them. I mean, they do fine, but my face has started breaking out the day after I started using these. I don't know if it's directly correlated to that or possibly something else, but I believe I'm going to discontinue use of these for a while and just go back to my Yes Cucumber ones and see if it gets better. I do really like this little lip treatment, and the little pot for it's so cute. It's very decorative, so this is something like you could sit on your counter and you know it would look nice. This is the Argan lip treatment. It's just a really nice balm, and I'm not sure what the full price on it. I probably wouldn't pay over $10 for this because the Coors ones are quite comparable to it, and they are $12. And then the Josie Maran Argan Oil, I absolutely love this stuff. I won't open this until I probably either need to travel with it or my bigger bottle runs out, which I still have a ton left, so it'll probably be a while. And this is the Argan Cleansing Oil. I'm actually interested to try this. I think it will be just kind of an interesting way to cleanse my skin, because obviously I usually use like regular foaming cleansers. So this should be something interesting to try. So that is a 500-point gift. I believe it's fairly new. I think when I picked this up, it was the first time I'd seen it in a store. So I either hadn't been paying attention or it's new. So this is a 500-point gift you can get at Sephora as a Beauty Insider or VIB if you have 500 points in your account. So that is my kind of little end of February haul. I'm starting to think about spring items. I'm very excited. I'm going to start adding more pinks and neutrals and peaches and really kind of looking at my magazines and figuring out what I'm wanting to get for spring. So this was kind of my pre-spring haul here, and just starting to get thinking about the items that I want to be using the most in the spring. So thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.